Hey guys, hey. Coming on for a collective reading. I don't know why I felt like singing that to you, but there you have it. Okay. You could be waiting on an offer. that was gonna pop out. All right, we're gonna take it because I saw that was gonna pop out. All right, you could be waiting on an offer from I love it. Wow. I'll be right back. That thing flew. Oh, wow. Okay. You could be waiting on an offer from a love interest that has been very... Something flipped over. What was it? It's been very determined. These are just going for it. Okay. Looks like you're, like I said, waiting on a love offer from someone who seems very determined. It's probably been through some shit. Who you see as, who has the potential to be your person, looks like. Has the potential to do that. You know what I'm trying to say? So is it okay, so it's someone that you have had cycles with before. Oh, okay, so they're pretty strong-willed, and you guys might be in a battle of the wills right now of who's gonna break first and make contact. If I can shuffle, we can find out. It looks like, God, why are you struggling? Just looks like, yeah, okay. So, you're waiting on someone to come back and return. This has really been very stressful for you. This is someone that you just think the world of. And they are, whatever, they're like showing, not necessarily a mask. They seem like they're very strong-willed in general. This is probably a stubborn fucker you're dealing with. And they are holding back for sure. I think you know that. And I think you're kind of battling between waiting for an offer and then feeling almost rejected by them. Well, that's not fantastic, is it? So it's like you're kind of going back and forth. You're waiting on the one hand, and on the other you're kind of feeling like, so maybe it's been a long time, so you know, you're starting to feel like the offer's never going to come, or that yeah, you're sitting in it right now. You're waiting for them to take the leap. You're kind of like, okay, are you gonna do it? But it looks like they're gonna. But you really see them as, I mean, you're very fond of this person. I don't know why I wanted to say it like that. You just see them as really a beautiful person. And a side note, you might also be a stunner too. Well, I mean, obviously. But yeah, so I think you guys both feel like this about each other. I think that's pretty obvious. But you are definitely holding your ground, and so are they. Although it looks like, oops, okay, these guys have been popping out. Yeah, you guys are kind of in a, something flipped over. What was it? You're kind of in a battle about it. Like, it's close. Who's gonna break first? And right now, I think the feeling of rejection is kind of forcing you to go in, which is good. You need the self-reflection and the rest period. I think it's heavily on your mind if they are going to make their return, make their offer, because you're like, what are you doing? You know we're supposed to be together. That you're very clear on. I think they are as well. So are they coming in, or what is happening? Are they coming in? Oh my God, that's too many. We'll take that one because it. Yeah, you guys are. You guys are both doing the same. Like, nope, I'm not gonna break. So you're both stubborn fuckers. But it looks like. I think one of your worries is there might be someone else. Yes, you're just really waiting for a new beginning with this person. And again, the being stubborn, pretending you're just fine, and then it's confirmed with mask. I mean, like, you guys are you're both doing it. Something flipped. Yeah. Okay. You're waiting on this person. It's heavily on your mind. I think it's baffling to you because you're like, what are you doing? We're supposed to be together. That's pretty obvious. I think they feel the same way. But it looks like they need to be the one that brings the offer. That's what it looks like to me. Because this looks more like the feminine collective. I tap into the masculine collective quite a bit, but this looks like the feminine collective because you're really holding your ground. You are worth that offer. Hold out till you get that offer. But on the same note, don't wait, which is a really conflicting sort of place to be because you're supposed to be moving forward, yet you know your heart is with someone else. But the point is, right, is to be coming into balance with yourself and finding the yin and yang, I guess, right, within yourself. I think you're up in your head a little bit about feeling rejected, if they're going to actually return and make this offer. Is there someone else? You know, it's all normal to feel like that, but I think the bigger focus for you is right now. It's a time for resting and going within, and to not put your focus on this person. You need to put it on yourself, because the more you put it on yourself, the more focus they'll have on you as well. And you guys are a battle of the wills here. I'm not going to break. You break. You come to me first. And make sure that the reason you feel that way is because they need to come and make an offer to you. Not because you're just trying not to break first. But this looks like the feminine collective, so the masculine collective needs to step up. So I think from what this looks like, you are definitely, I think maybe the biggest point here is to make sure you're not waiting. Make sure you're going within and doing self-reflection and working on your inner balance. I think you know that at some point the offer will come, but I think you've got to do your best to not focus on that so that you can focus on yourself. If you're focusing on this all the time, you can't do any self-healing because you're completely distracted. And we all go through this. That's not meant as an insult. It's meant as a reminder. So I think you know what you need to do. You just kind of get stuck sometimes in your head and in a loop almost. Like it's like you're going over the same stuff over and over and over again. And then you come up with new stuff. Well, what if this is happening? Or what if they're doing this? Or what if they're doing that? Don't worry about what they're doing. Because a lot of times we don't want to know what they're doing because they're so in the weird, it's like that, what is that? Like they shoot back and it's like they go running back 10 steps into toxicity, into stuff that's familiar, all that other, and then they come blasting forward. But if your presence is ever there, they don't really have to deal with you being gone or being without your energy. So focus on yourself, find what makes you happy and find your own self-love for right now, unconditional for yourself, so that you can continue to move forward, and they'll just have to blast forward and catch up in order to make a correct type of offer to you. No breadcrumbing shit. It's got to be a good, authentic offer. And it looks like, I think you know this because you've gone through cycles with this person. This is not just a one and done kind of thing that you had with this person. This looks like there's longevity here. Like it wasn't just someone you met the other day. This has been an ongoing thing. Don't get caught up in labels. I don't know why I want to tell you that. And don't worry about what other people are saying. Focus on your own self and resting for yourself for right now. Going within, figuring out what you really want, because then when this person comes and makes an offer, you're going to be able to go, I'm sorry, that doesn't align with me anymore. Or, yeah, we can maybe build on that. Whatever is going to be what makes you happy. We don't go down, they have to come up. That's how it works. I mean, if it's gonna work, that's how it works. We can go down all we want and be together for 2 or 3 seconds, but then it's separation time again and all kind. Why bother with the heartache? Just, they can come up when they're ready to, and if they're in time, and if they lose their window, they will have to figure something else out. But that's on them to figure out, not you. You can't help them realize anything or figure it out. Go within, start taking care of yourself. And when that little voice is coming up, just remember that you are the star in your own world, right? And combat it with that. Not the what ifs. Don't give those any power. It's self-healing and self-reflection time for you, for sure. You can do it. I believe in you. I'll see you later.